Hey guys, so I'm always saying AI is just data engineering. Let's look at this. I'm currently working on a project that uses AI agents and MCP servers, and I quickly want to talk today about MCP because MCP servers are super helpful, and for most of us, it's just, okay, this is just a word, MCP. Oh, okay, what does that mean? Is that just an API? It's not. So I just want to quickly show you how this works and what I've created and give you a quick hands-on. So let's check it out. Okay, so to set this up, I want to show you this. So the basis of agents and MCP servers is always this. This is why you use this. You create an agent, for instance, with LangChain, and that agent has tools. In my case here, an LLM tool and a RAG tool. And the agent needs to do reasoning, which tool to use here, right? Now, these tools are not in our Python code here. These are in external servers. I created an MCP Docker server for the LLM, and I also created an MCP server, RAG server for RAG, where we get data out of the vector store. Now, one thing that is important here is these servers are not just APIs. They are actually going to tell the one who's querying them what they do, what features they have, and how to use them. So I want to show this to you because there is a tool that you can start, and that is called NPX Model Context Protocol Inspector. So when you run this, and you only need to have Node.js installed for this, then you can use the localhost to actually access a web UI. And I want to show this to you here. So boom. Now with that web UI, what we can do is we can say, okay, let's explore the MCP servers. So for instance, in our case, let's explore the 8000 and connect to it. And then we go to tools and list tools, and then it's going to list us all the tools that this server has. This only has one tool that's called generate text. And it says here, generate a text response from the LLM given a plain text prompt and so on. Then I can click on it and you can also test it here, right? But any program that is looking into what does this MCP server do can actually explore the features. And here you can just try it out. Let's just go here. Hello, are you there? Run the tool. Run the tool. This is because of Ollama, most likely. Look, Ollama always takes a second to start. And then it says here, hello, yes, I'm here ready to help. How can I assist you? So that's, give the model, give the tokens, and so on. So that's one thing. The other one I created was a RAG application or RAG MCP server. So let's just connect to the RAG MCP server, clear the list the tools. It says here, search knowledge base, search the vector knowledge base for context relevant to a question. So in that, let's just use it. In that, I have a imaginary use case with a electric vehicle charging company. So we can just ask here, hey, what is our scaling strategy for the amount of stations? And then we can run the tool. And the vector data store then will give us these three results here back. VoltEdge currently operates 1,000 charging stations across Europe. Stations retry with exponential backoff. Within the next 12 months, VoltEdge plans to expand from 1,000 to 5,000 charging stations within the EU. So, and that is exactly the same. Now, where does this information here come from? It's actually super simple. The only thing that you need, for instance, to create the LLM service is one Python file. And you need here MCP server fast MCP as the library for this. This is, as I understand, an Anthropic library, and of course Ollama, because you want to chat with Ollama here. And then in the tool definition, you add here this information for the text or what this tool is about. And then everybody just gets that information and can work with it. And that is basically everything. You create an MCP server. That MCP server has tools that it offers. And then the agent can actually look into what that tool offers by contacting the MCP server and searching through the tools. And that is pretty cool because then this whole thing gets dynamic, right? And the creation, super simple. So let me know what you think. I can also show you another step, how this whole thing fits together with Open Web UI, but I think I'm going to do that in the next one. Let me know questions or comments below this video, and then see you next time.